Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here today. Going to read us some puns, just some good, clean Christian fun here. These are some puns. When your internet provider goes bankrupt, it's a net loss. Get it? All right. As soon as the airplane was invented, things were looking up. These are just some puns. The reason for the mysterious fog near Cape Cod is hazy, but when it disappears, it won't be missed. All right. Good police officers never miss a beat. I was going to buy a book on phobias, but I was afraid it wouldn't help me. One time I was working in Christian bookselling, and I had a pastor come in, and there was a book on schizophrenia. And he said, part of me wants to buy this, and part of me doesn't want to buy this. Yeah, that's a true story right there. So I was going to buy a book on phobias, but I was afraid it wouldn't help me. Someone with contact lens problems eventually found a solution. Stealing someone's coffee is called a mugging. Pasteurize. The definition of pasteurize is too far to see. Whoever invented knock-knock jokes should get a Nobel Prize. Get a Nobel Prize. All right, I hope you get it. The other day, I held the door open for a clown. It was a nice jester. This is puns. No matter how much you push the envelope, it's still stationary. Pun. It's a pun. The Energizer Bunny was arrested. He was charged with battery. Oh. I put grandma on speed dial. I call it Instagram. Ouch. Well, there were two campers. They were out in the woods, and all of a sudden a big brown bear appears out of nowhere. Both of them are frightened as the bear begins to come toward them, and they don't have a gun, they don't have bear spray, they don't have anything. The one hiker throws his backpack down and begins to pull off his hiking boots and put his tennis shoes on. There the guy looks and says, "You can't outrun a brown bear." He says, "Outrun a brown bear?" He said, "All I need to do is outrun you." All right, China has 1.6 billion people in it. So if you're a 1 in a million kind of person, there's still 1,600 people just like you in China. Don't feel so special. A guy showed up late for work, and his boss said, "You should have been here at 8:30. He said, "Why? What happened at 8:30? Getting this off these sheets. All right, 3 guys were stranded on a desert island, and they found the little genie bottle, and they do the genie, and he says, "Each one of you 3 guys, the genie comes out, gets 3 wishes. I'll do whatever you want." The one guy says, "I wish I was off this desert island and back home." The second guy says, "I wish I was off this desert island and back home." Boom, they're off the desert island. The third guy says, "Man, it's sure boring out here on this desert island without my friends. I wish they was back here with me." Ouch. Well, one guy said, "When I die," he said, "on my 6 pallbearers," he says, "I want 2 members of the Atlanta Falcons, 2 members of the Atlanta Braves, and 2 members of the Georgia Bulldogs to be my pallbearers. So that way they can let me down one more time." All right. When a neighbor's home was burglarized, I decided to be a bit more safety conscious, it reads. But my measly front door lock wasn't going to stop anybody, so I hung this sign outside. "Nancy, don't come in. The snake is loose. Mom." That'll do it. There was a Cowboys fan, a Falcons fan, and a Patriots fan, and they were all climbing a mountain, and they were debating who was the biggest fanatic for their team. The Cowboy fan says, "I know I'm the biggest fanatic for my team." He says, "Cowboys, I'm doing this for you." It sounds like some crazy fan out there. And he jumps off the mountain and says, "Cowboys, this is for you." Jumped to his death. The Falcons fan, not to be outdone, said, "Falcons, this is for you." And he took the Patriots fan and threw him off the mountain. Anyhow, some good, clean Christian fun a little bit. Hope you have a great day in Jesus. We love you.